All right.
Let's do this. Oh, wait. Damn, I forgot the bells on all lights.
Oh,
Shit.
the bells.
Yeah.
Lock the bells. All right, we already live anyway. So
Yeah.
chop it up.
We live.
Levels is good.
The levels is great. The
All right,
headphones
man.
is
Okay.
beautiful.
We good, everybody?
Yes,
Levels is
sir.
good. All right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Here we go.
In the spirit of the CEO,
Yes.
y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is, who it is, and who we be.
Oh, yeah.
Maniac, talk to the people.
Listen, man, you already know it's your boy, the Maniac, and welcome to another episode of 15 Rounds of Boxing Podcast, presented to you by Four Corners, baby. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, we got the team here. Unfortunately, the CEO,
slide to the right.
the CEO,
Slide to the right.
the CEO can't make it today.
Yeah.
Fight Night X, but
Yeah.
he's always here in spirit.
Always, we got
know?
you, brother.
But of course, we can't start the show without the introduction. So let's get right to it. I got my brother to the right, bar for bar,
Yeah,
debate for debate.
yeah.
He'll come off the top rope with that
Top
sharp
rope.
elbow.
Yeah.
Don't play with my man.
Ooh,
My
yeah.
man Uno, the only one you know. Yeah.
What it do?
Uno, my brother.
Maniac, what up, though?
And
What
of
up,
course, man, to my left.
Oh, man.
He ain't really feeling good today.
Oh, but we got
But
him.
he's here.
We
'Cause
got
he get in
him.
the grind. Because he know work got to get done. It's the heavyweight champ of the world. My man Fight Night Mo, a.k.a. Bear Paw. He'll slap your head from here to Fordham Road.
AKA
You know what I'm
Rib
saying?
Shack is open. The
Mo,
Rib
Mo,
Shack
I
is
ain't gonna do the
open.
handshake.
Hey, yo,
'cause
Mo.
I can't bring that back to the kids. You know?
Yeah.
And of course, man, whenever he fills in, it's always a great moment.
Yeah.
My brother, James, the educator, a.k.a. Corner Shots, a.k.a. one half of 40 Central.
40.
Shout the judge.
Yeah.
But it
AKA
is my brother James.
And lately he's been on his analytics.
Oh,
So,
that.
you know, we
yeah.
also got to throw that in his bag.
No,
Listen, his toolbox is
No, man. No,
extensive.
No. This is my man.
Extensive, man.
Actually, you know
Yeah.
what's his AKA? Home Depot.
Hey!
Cause he got it all. He got everything there.
Toolbox. Here we
Everything
go.
in the tool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, my brother. So,
Pick the aisle.
Yeah.
And you know and just now we connected 1892.
There
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying? So, you know, we knew each other
mean?
from way back.
Way
That's
back,
another story.
man.
That's another story.
So
But shit.
listen,
for
man,
another day.
gentlemen, again, hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're having a great week.
Yeah.
We're already halfway done.
Yeah.
But you know what we doing Four Corners,
Oh,
man.
time getting in the kitchen.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
We had Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga last Saturday, T-Mobile Arena out in Las Vegas. Huge event.
Huge.
Oh, man. Listen, there was the buzz. Was like the beehive, man. Everybody was out there. It was shaking. Uno,
Yeah.
get right to it.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts
Yeah.
on that fight? Berlanga, Canelo, do
Yeah.
you feel that he fought a tough fight? Do you feel he did enough? Or did he kind of he didn't go on night.
All right.
You talk about
See,
it.
the thing is, you know, the thing that's good about Canelo, when we talk about first off, like you said, great event, man. Shout out to the event, shout out to the event in total. Canelo brings them out. Berlanga brought some people out too, man. Can't front. Puerto Rico was there. Mexico was there,
Absolutely.
you know, and everybody else was there also. We was all tuned in. First off, I'm gonna start with EB. Shout to EB. Listen, I'm gonna start with this. We all knew the level he's at
Yes.
at the time he's fighting Canelo. We all knew the level wasn't of elite status.
Correct.
And to beat Canelo, you have to be elite status. Period.
Yeah.
That's all it is to it. What I will say is, he stood in there. He fought back. I graded on the Charlo scale.
Okay.
I graded on the Charlo scale. And if we talking about skill level at the time for fighting, Charlo's way
Oh yeah. He's
higher
advanced.
skill.
Yeah.
He may not be of size, right?
Correct,
Necessarily,
No, yeah,
technically,
because
right?
Berlanga's the bigger
Right,
fighter.
yeah, right. And
Not yet. That's 10 seconds.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so Canelo did what he did. He took it easy on him, looked like. Berlanga stood in there, fought. He definitely got a chin on him. He could definitely get better. You see, if he had a jab, if he had a setup for some punches, and if he fought back a little bit more and less respect, then I think it would have been a better fight. But I give him his props. Canelo did what he always does. It looked pretty easy. But you did see his face at the end of the night. So that means Berlanga packs that punch. Pause.
Yeah. Definitely
Pause.
good, man. Listen, set it up, Mo. Ready?
There we go.
Listen, let's get right to it, man. Canelo Berlanga. Listen, Berlanga's out here celebrating. What are you celebrating, champ? You just celebrating because you a tough fighter? Again, you did better than expected. I give you that. Yes, we all wrote you off. But let's not act like you want anything neither. You understand? I'm not being harsh. I'm being real. And people got to understand that. We got to stop being sensitive to the truth. But for someone who didn't have experience, right? Like I think 72 rounds to Canelo's 500 and something rounds. And he went in there and he showed heart. He got dropped early. I said, yeah, it's over. That's it. I'm going to go to sleep like in 10 minutes. No, he came back and he fought tough. Could he done better? Absolutely. He did not go full throttle, which he was supposed to do. He was satisfied with that. I don't like that. Canelo, again, man, he showed that he can stop you, but he's not a bud in the way of Bam, where once there's blood in the water, they become great whites, and you know what happens then. It's over for you. Canelo, not really. So I'll say this. Berlanga, all right, now you gain some fans. It's time for you, Berlanga, to start fighting the names at 168 now. And then we going to see if you really like that and did you learn from this fight. Let's go.
Good take. That's a good take. Good takes.
Good shit,
takes.
good shit.
Good takes, fellas. Great takes.
Oh, yeah.
Great takes. Great
I'm not gonna
breakdowns.
take as long, man. Listen, Berlanga did. He surprised a couple people. He surprised me. He had a better chin than what I thought he did. I thought he was gonna. I was at third round when he got dropped by.
Yeah,
Clean,
Vince
too.
left. Woo.
I said,
Clean.
"Listen, he got 2 more rounds and this is over.
Yeah.
He learned how to survive and he threw punches back. You know, he showed that New York grit, which is what people wanted to see. You know,
Correct.
He didn't stand there and lay down once Canelo already smelled some blood. He didn't just lay there like a dead fish in water. So you got to commend him on that. We know the skill sets wasn't there. We knew his experience in the ring isn't there. His ring IQ isn't there. But one thing I did like that I saw, he was active in the beginning with the jab. You know, he was using the jab. And then what happens, like most fighters, once you taste the canvas, guys' game plan tend to go out the window. His game plan went out the window, and it seemed like he just stopped throwing the jab after a couple of rounds. Then he got frustrated, which we saw in the fight, getting closer, throwing the low blow, things like that.
Now, Nelo's being dirty too, though, man.
But yeah, Nello was definitely taunting him. But at the end of the day, Canelo did what he did. Like Menak said, he's starting to decline as far as the kill instinct. You know, he did what he did, and he's picking his selection now. So now everything is just picking what works for his style of fighting.
Yeah.
There you go.
Copy. All right, moving along. James.
Hey, yo, Smack, bring the camera close, man. Let's turn this up. Hey, Berlanga, they doubted you. They wrote you off. They said you ain't have a chance, and you stood 10 toes down, my brother. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, man. That was a fight that you should have never missed. I told y'all September 14th, Puerto Rico stand up, Mexico stand up. The Puerto Ricans was out there. The TVs was on. The pay-per-views was bought. The tickets was bought. We gonna talk about the sales. They put on the show for y'all, man.
Talk your shit, talk your shit.
Edgar Berlanga was not afraid, and he went at the boogeyman. Hey, look, listen. A lot of people don't like to go toe-to-toe with the big bad wolf. A lot of people like to dance around the ring when Canelo's marching down on you. But Berlanga said, no, I'm going to stand right there. I'm going to take those blows, and I might hit the canvas, which he did. But he showed I'm going to get back up, and I'm going to fight. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, you heard? New York, you heard? We don't back down from nobody. It's get rich or die trying.
He got
and
rich,
that's
for
what
real.
he showed right there.
He
He
definitely
did
got
not
rich.
back down.
He ain't
He
died.
was patiently waiting for a shot, which he never found. But he did hit Canelo a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he
Know
was-
what I mean? And he got hit to give one. He got hit to get one. Know what I mean? And that's what it takes when you're going against an Area 51 opponent. You're going to have to risk getting hit. And he showed right there, and to go back to Uno's point, which is a great point, but comparing it to the Charlo ball, he said, I'm not here to dance. I'm here to fight. That reminded me of being in the backyard, like, yo, we got a box. You just said something crazy. We gonna throw the gloves on and do what we gotta do. Great fight, yo.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. Love the energy,
Can I,
James.
can I want to. I think it was Brother Mo. You think it's a decline in Killer Instinct? It be looking like he just chooses to a lot of the time.
You know what it is? It's the old saying. He works smarter, not harder.
Yeah. You see it though, right?
He chooses.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was asking.
He's gonna be able to go in there.
I don't think he cares as much.
It's
Yeah.
not as.
Yeah. It's like it's not a
like
necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
already sees like I'm not down
Yeah.
on the cards.
Yeah.
So why do I gotta go out?
And then if I beat him too bad, then I'm the
You know what I'm
It's still for business, you
Even
know.
though we want to see him do that, he's like, I know what I got when I signed this contract with you. So
The thing I agree with what James was saying too is we also like the skill level. Out of everybody that Canelo, even who was ex man for a minute, Ryder, Ryder, the dude that
John
even
Ryder.
him, John Ryder, probably had more skill technically. No, he knew how to fight a certain style of fight.
Yeah,
at
he's
least.
more experienced.
You know what I'm saying? So if we just talking about skill as far as the people that Canelo fought,
Yeah.
experience, Berlanga probably be at the bottom,
Yeah.
right?
I agree.
And I think he performed pretty well. And we also knew, like the thing is like we knew his toolbox is very limited, right?
Very limited.
But there was moments, I think Mo was talking about it, when he was talking about the jab. And the jab, if he focused on the power jab and then be able to set up that right, he'd be a different fighter. And I think that this fight right here, him getting it out the way 26?
Yeah.
26 years old, fighting that level of fighter, he was a little too happy to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the ring dancing, but at least he was dancing and fighting. You know what I'm saying? He was showboating a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he was fighting back. He was doing what he could. We know he don't got good footwork and nothing like that, but you know, shout out to Berlanga. It was light work for Canelo though.
Yeah, man. Look, but before we get to round two, listen, he has potential, right? I'm not taking nothing from Berlanga. He's no bum. He's not trash. The guy has potential. And listen, man, we're gonna get to round two and we're gonna talk about what we feel was next. So, right back to you, man. We spinning the block, Uno. Round two, Canelo, Berlanga. What's next for both fighters? Realistically, or obviously, I mean, what you think, because we don't know what's gonna happen. But let's go.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
All right, Berlanga, man, he has multiple opportunities on his plate. You know what I'm saying? We all know Canelo, he's going to pick and choose what he's going to do. We're not even going to worry about Canelo until Canelo needs to be worried about. Berlanga, he ain't take a lot of punishment, fought well. You got the momentum right now. You should get right back in the ring. A lot of the dudes I say he should fight fighting right now.
Yeah.
But Caleb, man. You know what I mean? Set up the Caleb.
Let's
You know what I
talk
mean?
about
Set
it.
up the Caleb. There's smoke already in the air. There's
Lot of
already
smoke.
beef. There's
Lot
already
of smoke.
what you said on the business side of a day, Mo. He bought the website.
he bought his
Bought the rights to Berlanga's. Yeah.
Now, Berlanga, somebody's gonna sue him.
Yeah, all
So,
type of
yo,
smoke is
The
involved.
smoke is building.
You know what I mean? And you could easily build that fight back up. It may not be the headline, but that could be a hell of a maybe co or fight before the co-main event on a major
that's
card.
a headline. That's
think it's a headliner?
Oh, that's a headline. Berlanga
Even with
Plant?
no belt?
Absolutely.
You can
That's
sell
a
out. You can
headline.
sell out. You can sell out.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
And they both didn't take too much punishment.
correct.
Right? So it's like that they both still, you know, they turn the shit around top of the year, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right. So Canelo, you just saying is whatever.
Yeah.
Berlanga, you would like to see him with Plant next.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's
copy.
most realistic because they,
Okay.
you know, they schedules.
Yeah. Listen, man. I think it's a fight that could be made. It's a fight that I think the people are slowly asking for. No, actually, not slowly. They're starting to ask for it.
Said
So-
Mo sound low.
Nah, they got
Mo. All right, so let's go, Mo. Let me get right here. This is gonna be this. We gonna get right through it because I've mentioned it. Look, there's only two options for Berlanga, gentlemen. That's either Caleb Plant or Jaime Munguia. Right? We saw Plant's performance. We'll get to that. And Munguia fights Friday. If Munguia does what we expect him to do, listen, that's another big Puerto Rican versus Mexico fight. And we know what Munguia do. He don't play with his food. Once you pass him that plate, he ready to get seconds. So you know what he's going to do. Berlanga, like you said, Uno, he has momentum. You must capitalize on that momentum, Berlanga. Don't take a year and a half off.
Stash the bread and get back to it, man.
You haven't accomplished nothing, champ. Yes, you fought a tough fight. Whoopity-doo. You need to win. You need to win. That's what happens in boxing. And that's how he's going to get these big paydays, is winning, gentlemen. So, look, it's either Plant or Munguia for me. Don't fight Mickey Mouse Jim next. Get right into it. Right to the smoke. Be a fireman. Look for the smoke. Where that smoke at? Call me. I want to be there. Canelo, it really don't matter because Benavidez ain't coming down to 168 or maybe. So whatever Canelo does, I really don't care.
That's your take.
That's my take.
That's his take.
Let's go, Mo.
Yeah. Canelo, it's at this point, he's making his own rules. He's like I said, he's choosing to fight smarter, not harder. So at this point, we don't know who he's gonna get. We know it ain't gonna be no Benavidez, and we know for sure it ain't gonna be no Bud Crawford. So whoever comes up next, hey, it is what it is. He's gonna make us some selection either way. As far as Benavidez, as far as Berlanga, I want to see Munguia or either Plant, especially after Caleb Plant's last performance. He showed he could sit there and he can, when the boxing's out the window, he can stand there and throw them hands. So that would be a good fight. That'll be a rivalry fight. And the winner gets the rights to Berlanga.com. Let's leave it as that.
Absolutely.
Whoever wins get the rights to the .com website, man. So, hey, listen, Berlanga, Caleb Plant, let's make that fight happen next. If not, Berlanga, Munguia. Like Maniac said, Berlanga, we know you got paid. Don't do the Charlo move.
Yeah.
You're going for a year.
Disappear.
Nah, keep that momentum going. Keep the activity going. Because right now, even though people might not like it, you're buzzing right now. So you got to keep that fire going.
Absolutely.
You want to see what you can do. You fought the king of the weight class. Let's see what you can do against the other elites and guys that are coming up. And that's my take on that.
All right. James.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us, champ. What's next for Berlanga? What's next for Canelo? Let's talk about it.
All right, I'm going to just go with Canelo, Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to just put it like this. For those that are Canelo fans, there are no more mega fights with Canelo. That's it. Don't get too excited about another potential mega fight. From now on, for the rest of his career, we're getting Canelo fights. Canelo fights him. Canelo may fight him. But Canelo mega fights are done. So I'm not even worried about that. But now when it comes to Berlanga, I agree with y'all, so I'll keep my take short. Plant, Munguia, you got to take one of those. Show that you've actually learned from this fight. You know, the same way we saw how Canelo learned from the Mayweather fight and got better after that. Now we get to see, did you learn from this Canelo fight to now potentially maybe become one of the hymns? You never know. He's still kind of young.
Yeah, he's far from Area 51.
Long way.
I'm not even here. I don't even got his phone number. So you know that's just he's far from that. But you never know. Things happen. Correct. Things happen.
Brother
Listen,
X
man.
say Berlanga and
McCumby
back in February. Oh, McCumby. McCumby. My son.
Puerto Rico. McCumby in Puerto Rico.
Nah, he got to stay up. He got to stay up after that. Can't go from Canelo to McCumby. Can't go from Canelo to McCumby.
Listen,
That would be interesting in terms of like that fighting
at
style.
least
That
he
would be a
brings-
good fight,
he
though.
br- he comes
was
to
tough.
fight at
He
least.
was tough.
But anyway, moving along, gentlemen.
Yep.
Round 3. Of course, before we got to the main event, we had to go through the undercards. Excuse me. So Uno, I just want you to skim through all 3 fights. The opener was Rolly versus Jaime. Second fight was Plant versus McCumby. The co-main event, Lara versus Danny. Tell me, on a scale from 1 to 10 in your assessment, when you go, why would you rate that undercard? 10 being a phenomenal, and, anything else,
You know it's crazy?
Go ahead.
Just because, my God. Yo, I tried to tell him, sweet hands. Listen, man. I ain't even talking about the other 2 fights, man. Yo, man. There was only 1 fight before the main fight, man. You feel me? It was only 1. Uno. There was only 1. And stole the show.
Which one was that?
Oh, man. Sweet hands. Caleb Plant. And my dude that rushed the White House, McCumby.
I said that on the live, but I gave you your credit.
Nah, it's all good because listen, he put up a fight. He put up a fight, and he looked like one of them dudes from the Dreamcast. What was the Dreamcast boxing joint? What was the name of that fight?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, facts.
But he was, pushing Caleb around the ring at first. But Caleb showed his generalship. Gentlemanship. Got in them close corners, phone booth style.
Yeah.
Started breaking them down. Body work, pause, like I said. A lot of uppercuts involved. And once he saw the blood, he went for it.
Yeah.
Finished them. To me, that was the best fight of the night.
Absolutely.
The other 2, I'm not even gonna speak on because they not really needed to be spoken on.
Wow.
Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah.
Oh man, shit.
Shout to Caleb.
He's right, man.
Shout to Caleb, man.
He's right, but I'm gonna treat them all like buttons, and I'm gonna press all of them fights. I'm gonna touch on all of them fights real quick. Rolly Jaimes, sanitation. Plant, McCumby, what a fight, man. Just to piggyback on what my brother Uno was saying. Not only that, right? Plant was a fighter where people said he didn't have an inside game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, throw that shit out the window. Because my son got in the trenches. He went into the projects. He said, who got the hands here? Because I want that. He took McCumby to the projects. He took him back to Nashville. Because like we said, man, my man, Sweet Hands, he got swag. Come on. He was raised with the brothers.
Soulful, man.
He was raised with the brothers,
He's soulful, man.
Let's
Stop
call it like it
playing
is.
with him.
And not only that, man, Plant also showed his, stamina. He did not gas out.
Endurance,
So, man, that endurance helped, and those body shots slow McCumby down, those uppercuts and that inside fighting. Wow. What a fight, what a stoppage. Then, the co-main event. Danny, I love you, my brother, but you better not step in the ring again. Don't do it. Danny, I'm not criticizing you as a fighter. I'm criticizing this fight in particular. You robbed the people, you and your father, 2 years layoff, and then you try to fight at middleweight, and then you put up this performance. Please retire, because if you do come back, it better be on Nickelodeon right after a SpongeBob marathon. That's my take, man.
That was disgraceful.
Tell them how you really feel.
That was disgraceful.
Hey, talk your talk, man. Hey, Nickelodeon will get popping maybe if you go back. Shoot.
Listen, man, damn.
Mo, let's talk about it.
Listen, ain't too much to talk about. Rolly fight. Yeah, we was playing spades when that fight was on. We wasn't paying attention.
Atrocious.
You won?
Come on, stop playing.
No, he's like that. He's a him in spades.
That fight was trash. People was playing spades. They was playing dominoes. Music was going on. They wasn't even paying attention. And as far as Plant, I told y'all, man, put respect on my boy name. You see what happened. You see the essays was there.
Yeah.
His whole team was out there, man. Put respect on him, man. Boxing ain't about your blood or your race or whatever. You go in that ring, white, black, green, purple. Listen, you throw them gloves on, show respect.
Hold on. You got
As sooner or later, man, people gonna understand, man.
Yeah.
Caleb is really one of those dudes that's about the shits.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that. But shout out to McCumby, bro, because, I didn't realize, he had power, bro.
Yeah, he's strong. He's a strong dude, man.
He had playing with that body shot and dropped him. I'm like, yeah. So shout out to him. But that shows the inexperience. He got broken down.
Yeah.
Chopped that tree down.
Yeah.
And the main event, we already spoke on that.
Yeah, you know what I say? It was no
And,
main event. That was just
Danny, Philly.
Oof.
Man, listen.
Oof.
I didn't expect you to go out like that, bro.
Oof.
Listen.
Oof.
I'm sorry, bro, but that was not a good look
No.
at all. I didn't expect you to go out like that. And if this is the case in the performance you're gonna put out, bro, just leave gracefully from the sport. But I commend you for trying to go up and become a 3-division weight champ. But it's levels and it's weight classes for a reason, and you found that out when you fought Lara. So at the end of the day, you're always gonna be a great Puerto Rican fighter. You're gonna go down as being one of the best to ever do it. But that was one of your worst performances ever.
Oh, yeah.
And then taking a knee at that was the worst.
Yeah, that was...
Was it even in the performance?
His body was there. His mind was. I don't know. His body was there. I don't know where his mind was at. Because that was just tragic. I didn't want to see my boy go out like that. But
What about you, J-Bug?
James, talk to us, man. Were you able to watch the undercards?
There was undercards? I mean, I felt like first one was watching two snails race.
What's the snail from that card, the racing?
It was Gary from SpongeBob
There's
versus
Cars. Remember that cartoon Cars?
the one
There
from
was
Cars.
a snail.
It was the snail from Cars versus Gary from SpongeBob.
Oh my God.
With all due respect.
Respectfully.
We gotta critique when it's due. But yeah, so I mean, honestly, I share similar takes to y'all. The first fight, nothing to really watch. The plant fight versus McCumby. Now that was watching two lions like a gladiator. I got gladiator vibes watching that. Both were willing to go out on the shield. Both were willing to put it on the line. Both was talking smack to each other.
Yes.
That was a boxing fight.
Yes.
Right? That was a fight. A fight.
And then it's love at the end, too.
And love and respect at the end, right?
As it should be.
That's
As
the
it
way it's
should be.
supposed to be in a sport.
A gentleman's sport.
Yes,
man.
we have to sell the fight. We have to talk smack. Yes, we really might not like each other, but at the end of the day, we're both going home safely to our families, and we have to show the respect for the performance that we put on for the sport. So I love that. And then for the co-main, I mean, and again, respectfully, I literally fell asleep. Literally. Like,
Respectfully, literally.
I don't blame you.
I literally just took a nap, woke up, and then the fight was over. Saw my boy
Respectfully,
taking the knee.
literally.
And it just wasn't a fight that was entertaining enough for me to stay up and watch.
Yes. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, champ, you ain't missed nothing.
I thought he should have just retired right then and there. I
he
thought that's
should've
what was
just
coming.
Quits.
I thought he was gonna retire right then and there.
As he should have.
man.
I hope Danny doesn't get back in the ring. But all right, guys, so moving along, those were the undercards. Now, this is something we normally don't do, right? But we gonna do it. We had the prelims, right? First of all, I know these fights, but these prelims, shout to Amazon, shout to Al. These prelims was popping. Uno, I know we were in the group chat. We were talking about these fights. I'm gonna get right to you. We had 3 fights. We had up-and-coming Puerto Rican prospect Gio La Roca Lopez. He fought Medina. He is trained by Eddie Reynoso, who, for those that just don't know, that is Canelo's trainer.
Yeah.
The second fight, the return of Roman Villa. We know that he fought Boots over in AC, fought Salas, another Mexican fighter. And then, in the main event of the prelims, we had Carlos Castro going up against no more
Scooter.
Boy.
Scooter. I mean, Scoot.
Talk to me, Uno. What was your thoughts on them 3 fights?
Yo, all 3 fights was shaking.
Oh, yeah.
Medina Lopez set it off. That was crazy. They was They was cracking.
They was cracking for sure.
They was cracking. But my favorite fight out of those, I mean, the second fight, the Villa fight, it was funny because remember I was in the chat and I was talking about his fight with Boots.
Yeah.
And how Boots beat him down.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes these dudes don't come back from some of these, the way they get knocked out.
Correct.
They come back from a loss.
Yeah.
But if you get knocked out and the way you get knocked out, is you know, you might not be the same.
Yeah, it takes something from you.
And my dude Salas, what was this?
Salas.
Yo, dude was, that fight was shaking. They was shaking, and this one was way worse with that straight right, the straight right punch. Me and X was talking about it. Straight
him down.
Yeah, straight right punch was the punch of the night. A lot of dudes was getting rocked from the straight right punch, and so was Scooter. He looked good though. Got his rhythm back. He looked good, but he got caught 2 or 3 times, and it was them straight rights every time. Castro came to fight. That was a hell of a fight. Scooter came out with the victory as he should have, because even though he did go down one time and he got wobbled another time, he controlled most of the fight. Yeah. And he got better as the fight went on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He started sitting down on some of his shots, putting some power behind his shots. Yeah. And he was listening. I like the fact that he was listening to Bozy, and he realized why he got dropped was because he didn't listen to Bozy.
There you go.
You feel me? So I like that acknowledgement. But all 3 fights was shaking, man. All 3 fights was rumbles.
Absolutely.
All 3.
I have to agree 100%. Listen, man. I'm gonna get right through it. I mean, you pretty much, said it all, man. Gio, as you know, Puerto Rico right now, we are desperate for a superstar. It's like a lot of prospects, they end up folding. I don't know if he's gonna be the next one, but he definitely possesses some tools that, he could be something. It remains to be seen, but he's a fighter, man. He's fast. He's a southpaw. He's sharp. He's a sharpshooter. Very accurate puncher, man. Every punch he throws is with bad intentions. That dude Medina was tough. He took an ass whooping, but he was tough. He landed some stuff as well, and I kind of seen Lopez a little stanky leg, and Medina's not a fighter known for punching, so that's something he has to work on. Stay away from the hitting zone, stay more on the outside. Roman Villa, 2 stoppages in a row. It might be over for him, but it was a hell of a fight while it lasted. I believe 3 rounds, 4 rounds. And of course, the main event. First fight at featherweight. Scooter versus Carlos Castro, tough Mexican fighter. Dropped him. It was not looking good for Fulton at one point. But he showed resolve, he showed dog, he showed that Philly spirit. He said, not today, sir, not today. So he went in there, took care of business, close fight, split decision. Shout to him, man. Can't wait to see what's next for Cool Boy at 126. Mo.
It was I see the first one. The first one I missed.
Okay.
I caught Villa. That was a good fight. Villa, that's it. Gatekeeper. Nothing else to say for me no more.
Okay.
Application filled out because
approved.
It's already, because you ain't showed nothing
Mexican gatekeeper
in that where it was like
he's on the list.
You got better, you bounced back. Like nah, you fought Boots destroyed them, and then you fight this one, you just got flatlined, and it was a bad one. Like he didn't even get up. Like he just went down and looked up. Like. Oh,
nigga with the 1-inch punch.
He looked at the ref. The ref was still counting. He's like, "Oh, I'm still in the fight."
Hit him with the 1-inch.
Like,
pow.
That was it. And it was a short. I think it was a left. It was a short left straight to the face.
Straight right.
Right.
Straight right.
Nasty. Those are the worst ones. Like, it's not the punch you see coming. It's the punch you don't see coming. And
correct.
You didn't see that one coming at all. And
no, he sure did it.
Goo Gaga night for him. And then as for the Scooter fight, that was a very good fight. They got scrapping. Scooter did not listen in the beginning to Bozy, and that's why he was getting caught up the way he did. Once he started settling down, listening to his corner, and he got better as the fight progressed. But that dude, though, man, he showed heart. He was letting that right hand go, and it was funny because I'm looking at this, and I'm like, yo, this is looking like Haney versus Ryan with the left hand, like Scooter. don't see this right hand all night, bro. Stop the right hand, put up the block, slip and feint. It was not that hard. Once he started listening to Bosey, fight got a little bit easier for him. But him at 126 though, he's got to be more disciplined, and he's got to be able to learn that what you did at 122 ain't gonna carry over. His power ain't gonna carry over at 126 like he used to.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He
he's
never
not
had
a
power.
puncher.
So-
He just willing to mix it up.
Exactly. So he's got to learn in 126. He's got to be a little bit more smarter, and he's got to outthink his opponents and use his ring IQ better because these guys are gonna hit harder and they are bigger.
Absolutely.
But those prelim fights was good fights, and yeah, like we always say, tune into the prelims, people, because if you don't, bro, you miss out on good fighters and up and coming fights.
Yeah.
And those be better than the co-main and main event.
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. A lot of the
definitely.
time.
Yeah.
And it's on YouTube now. It was free.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
on the DAZN app. If you have the DAZN app, the prelims were free. Not the undercard of the main card, the prelims, guys. So just in case you were confused. Okay, moving along. Round 5. $17 million gate. 650, 600.
Allegedly, this right now, rumors are saying 17 million at the gate, 650.
No, I believe those numbers are pretty much because they said 750 with 22 million gate.
But they didn't finalize it. They said it's still estimating, so we don't know for sure until hopefully probably by the end of this week.
Yeah. So look, they saying 17 million live gate, 650,000 pay-per-view buys. You times that by 90. I'm not a mathematician, so y'all can figure it out. That's mucho millions right there. We know that. So, guys, again, real quick, we're going to just skim through this. Canelo still shows why he is the face of boxing.
58.
5
Yeah.
mil.
So
That's crazy.
55, 500. 588.
500,000.
508.
58.5.
58.5 on pay-per-view sales. It's milli. A milli.
Canelo got paid how much for this fight?
He always gets 30. He's like guarantee a 30.
But close to that 40 range.
Yeah. No. When it's all said and done.
Remember, this is he signed the 3-fight deal with PBC. How many fights is this one?
That's his third.
Charlo, Benavidez. Charlo, Berlanga, and
One more, right?
nah, this is his third. Munguia.
Oh, yeah, for Munguia.
They form again. So this is his third fight.
So
Let's
now
see
they
what
have to
happens.
they got to renegotiate that contract.
No, he don't.
He gonna do
Canelo
whatever he
does
wanna
whatever
do.
he wants.
We'll
He
be back to
might
this
go
nigga.
back to Matchroom. We'll see. Listen, regardless, you got to give Berlanga credit to that too.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
always the opponent, right?
Yeah,
Mo, you say
PR.
it. As long
PR
as you
showed
got
out.
the right dance partner. And listen, man, Puerto Rico was out. Yeah, you seen dudes in New York City, old school style, TVs outside, dudes with their Budweiser, because that was the
It was
beer
shaking. It was
for
shaking.
boxing.
The streets was definitely shaking.
It was out there, man. So, Berlanga, it just shows you, man, if he could win a big fight, the guy is going to be a rock star in boxing. So, we'll see. But, man, again, Canelo does it. We got to give Canelo his credit. He is the face of boxing. I think that's not even up for debate. We know that Gervonta Davis, to me, is next in line once Canelo decides. But, of course, Gervonta will need some good dance partners as well. You're not gonna be doing great numbers fighting the Frank Martins, the Rollies of the world. We need to get Shakur in there, the T.O.s, the Haneys, whoever. Because we know Tank is Tank, bro. Everybody want to see him fight. Because I'm not going to even get into that. Why he does with his fool. So, man, it's a stupid question. But was it a success, gentlemen? I just need to hear it from you guys. Because some people might say no.
From them numbers don't lie, man. Numbers don't lie. It's as simple as that. They don't need to say nothing else. The numbers don't lie. If these are the numbers that we getting, which we hearing that's pretty much what they're close to, numbers don't lie, man. And that's that.
All right.
650,000 pay-per-view buys, that's That's amazing in this era with the technology that's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah, yeah. Some people stream it illegally. That's on them. If that's what they want to do, shout to you. But we don't do that over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Anyway, James, real quick, you got any thoughts on that before we move on? So, success or no
He
success?
was like on 3 podcasts. He was bigging up. I was seeing him on Kayla's joint. He was going Berlanga heavy all week.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
say.
I thought he had his I ain't see his Puerto Rican flag on though, but I seen the chanclas. He had the,
I left it there. I left my flag in the car. Yeah, I was gonna break out the Puerto Rican cape today. Lucky, I'll tell you, lucky Berlanga ain't win, man. I was ready, but
Berlanga Papitos on Saturday.
listen, I stand for New York and I stand with Puerto Rico always. Puerto Rico's
Sure
always
do.
been my second home.
Yes, yes, yes.
To answer the question, Maniac, of course I think it was a success, but I don't remember what were the predictions. Like, what were they predicting this fight was gonna do?
Number wise,
Yeah,
I don't really think there was any projection. I'm pretty sure somewhere they had it.
Right.
I mean, Canelo's anywhere from 450 to 550. Right,
Okay.
that's like his average numbers. So he did a little bit above average, right?
Okay.
And I think if it was Benavidez, this would have did a milli, or at
Right.
least 950,
But Canelo's
950.
so smart with his marketing. Remember, his 2 main fights that he fights during the year is Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day.
Right.
He know guaranteed, if I don't even get anyone else, Mexican people are gonna rock and buy my fight.
Right, and that's what I was gonna say. He has a whole nation behind him.
He's strategic.
He has a
why
whole,
drops it.
like, I don't even think Trump versus fighting Kamala in the White House with the special guest referee of Vince McMahon could top that. Canelo could
Hell of a
fight
special
somebody
guest
from
referee.
Sunoco gas station, and he's gonna pull up numbers. So to Maniac's point, he's the face of boxing.
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why he's the face. There was video that surfaced on the internet that your man, what's his name? Dana White is on the laptop at his event watching Canelo fight. Come on, man.
Somebody predicted that
Let's
too.
talk about it. So that already showed. Look, man, I mean, his own event going up again, he couldn't resist. He said, man, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch Canelo Berlanga. This is and mind you, they like probably 20 minutes away. I don't know how far the Spear's from T-Mobile. I've been to T-Mobile, but the Spear was not even close to
that
being
far.
built the last time I was in Vegas. So again, man, but regardless, it's a win for boxing, right? A sport that we're constantly saying that it's in a decline or it's not in a good place. So those numbers don't lie, like Mo said. And hopefully this is the beginning of a lot of big numbers pay-per-views. But moving along, round six. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another nice card coming up for you this Saturday. We got the return of former unified champion Anthony A.J. Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. And, man, in a solid card, I'm going to hand it to my man Bar for Bar Uno. Set it off. You know, you be keeping a good eye on these press conferences. You feel that energy. You're good with the energy.
The energy's
so talk
there.
to me.
The energy's
Who
there.
wins Saturday? And it's for the vacant IBF title as well. So let's talk about it.
Listen, I ain't gonna need too much time.
All right.
Undercard is gonna be good, but we're gonna focus on what we need to focus on.
Okay.
AJ, you know, I used to call him Josh. He came a long way. Came a long way back, man. Came a long way back. But AJ and Dubois, and the thing about this fight right here, like I said, man, in press conferences, you could just tell AJ's demeanor, man. He's less with the, you know, the worrying about the cameras, the antics, and all that other shit. He's like, yo, dude, like, when we get in the ring, it don't matter. It don't matter how you feel right now. You can tell in his demeanor. But what I like about Dubois, he's not scary cat. Dubois not a scary cat. You feel me? And I think he feels like he has some knowledge on AJ, you know, in the back of his mind, because I think he used to spar back in the day or something like that, or they came across each other, or had similar sparring partners that, you know, has some knowledge. But man, Dubois definitely has the skill to make it happen.
Yeah.
But the way AJ's moving right now, with the legacy in mind, because I know he has legacy in mind. He's on his get back tour. You know, there's a point in time where people was counting him out from the Ruiz shit and certain performances. Yo, man, it's hard to go against AJ, man. It's hard to go against AJ, and I expect a knockout either way.
Okay,
I expect a knockout either way, but I think AJ's going for the knockout. 11.
Channel
11.
11. All right.
11. Late stoppage.
Late stoppage.
Was
All
we even
right.
supposed to predict? I don't even know.
Yeah. No. That's good. That's you. Because it's fight week, so you gotta predict the winner, right? So man, let's right here, man. Look, again, Joshua Daniel Dubois. Joshua at one point he was looking timid after that first loss to Andy Ruiz. I mean, we've been in chats. I'm like, yo, this guy, he just looks timid. He got his groove back. You know what I'm saying? He called Stella. He said, yo, how you got your groove back? I
hit her up on the DMs.
he DM'd her.
DM'd her.
And whatever she told him, Joshua got it back. This dude, he's looking focused. He's looking like the best heavyweight in boxing, not named Alexander Uysk. And they might be on the collision course for fight number 3. I love it. But Daniel Dubois, guys, another one that's been on the winning streak by stoppage. Many felt, including myself, that was a clean body shot against Uysk. He should have been the unified champ. So listen, man, Daniel Dubois is a live dog in this fight. If you think he doesn't have a chance, then I don't know what to tell you, because he definitely does. I think it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a good fight. But at the moment, it is extremely difficult to go against Anthony Joshua. If it's not Fury, if it's not Usyk, I'm going Joshua anywhere from round 9 to 11. Stoppage.
Okay, good take.
Let's go, Mo.
Listen.
Heavyweight, this is your division. This is your division. This is your division.
What's going
Heavyweight.
on over there, Mr.
Let's talk
going
about
on,
it.
man?
AJ, Daniel Dubois. These dudes been putting dudes to sleep. NyQuil style.
Where the boy from?
He's
I'm over there somewhere, right?
he's from he's French. He's French.
Yeah.
He's French.
Yeah, I was just saying. You know what I mean? Like, you hit us with the geographical questions and shit. Caught us off guard. Yo, hold on, James. You supposed to hold that one down, man. Yo, I don't know, man. Yo, don't be asking me stuff like that, man.
He's British.
He's Britain. He's Great Britain.
And where AJ from?
Yeah, the
Where
same
he resides?
same place.
Battle of the fish and chips. Man. Listen, mate. Listen.
Yeah, Mike.
Listen, man. It's gonna get bloody.
No, you bloody
Listen,
Wonka.
Like
Bloody Wonka.
This fight right here, Uno say this all the time. A backyard, what?
Backyard, bro.
A bare knuckle brawl. That's what we getting, man.
Yo, listen.
A good old pub fight.
Yeah, straight out
That's
the
what this
pubs, like the
gonna
rugby,
look like, man.
them rugby
When
matches.
they
Soccer, them
argue,
soccer
when they
fights.
got all that Guinness and stuff in them, they
Yeah.
push each other like, come on, bro. Listen, this is what this gonna look like, man. Dubois has no respect for AJ. And AJ got no respect for Dubois. If you didn't watch the press conference, watch the press conference when AJ approached him and said, yo, don't get like that with me.
Don't
And he
play
stepped
with me,
up.
bloke.
He said, don't play
He said,
with
who
me.
are you?
He said, don't, yo,
Who are
see,
you?
right? He said, don't play with me. He
Yeah.
stepped to him.
Because AJ from the
Listen.
street.
But listen, this fight, looking forward to it. I agree with Maniac. Usyk did get a clean body shot. Dubois went down. That's in the past. The ref let that one drop. But one thing about AJ, what I can't right there,
Yeah.
he ain't been playing with his food. And he texted me. And I gotta look at my brother right here. Sir, he heard you.
You heard me?
Loud and clear.
All right.
You heard what he said in his last one.
Alright.
Like a pit bull, just put me
Alright.
in the cage,
Alright
let me
then.
out when it's time to
Alright
play.
then.
He
Yeah.
going to work.
Yeah.
He heard you
know.
loud and clear, Uno.
He know.
He
Came
heard
a long
you.
way back,
So
man.
yeah, he on a different type of time.
I
now.
know, man. I know.
He with the shits.
Yeah.
And he ain't playing around with his food at all.
All right.
The last 3 opponents who he had Ngannou.
Ngannou.
So how that
Finished
happened.
him.
Wallen. So how that happened.
Fatality.
And then the Norwegian what?
The Nordic Nightmare.
Nordic
Brutality.
Hellions destroyed them.
I mean me.
Animality.
Gaga. Last 3 fights, all opponents went to bed.
Yes.
And we didn't talk about Jay Holiday.
I'ma put you to bed.
Listen, it was nasty.
Wasn't a
I'm looking
serenade.
forward to this.
Yes.
I got AJ in this fight. I'm riding the wave, man. Listen, AJ, until they prove different, AJ is the #1 guy contender in the heavyweight division besides the champ. That's the fight, like Maniac said, they're on the road to a collision course.
Yes,
And
sir.
I got AJ. I got him between I give him 8 to 10.
Okay.
I give him 8 to
Fair.
10.
All right, Mo. There you go. Good joint heavyweight champ commenting on his division, which should be a real good solid fight. And it's close to a 50-50, but I like these fights because we know anything could happen. James, we talking heavyweight here,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We talking AJ.
Yes,
we
sir.
talking Dubois.
Dubois.
The
that's
boy.
right.
The boy. Who you like
Bow
and
Wow.
how?
Well, one thing, I'm glad AJ is just off of the whole like Colgate smile.
Yeah,
Kind of wave, you
yeah.
know. Now we start like the
Exactly.
bear, the lion, the tiger,
Yeah.
the grit, the things that you want to see
Jasmine
from a heavyweight.
Sullivan.
Lion Tigers.
Yeah. I'm seeing the things that
Yeah.
you want to see from a heavyweight, you know, and I'm excited because it's like, can we get to the heavyweights being the main show again? I want this fight to help propel the comeback of the heavyweight division.
Yes.
Because this is a division that carried a lot of the 80s, the 90s, before we got to the early 2000s. They were carrying from Mike Tyson, the Lennox Lewis, the big dogs.
Holyfield.
We can go down the
Oh,
line.
it's a lot, yeah.
It's a lot. So I'm hoping, I know this is going to be a good fight. Somebody's getting dropped. This is not
Oh,
going
yeah,
well.
yeah, absolutely.
Get your popcorn ready. You're going to want to watch this fight. And I'm going to go AJ, stoppage. I'm going to try to call a punch like Uno. We're going to go left hook
Oh.
to the jaw,
Placement.
10th round.
Ooh, punch, placement, and round.
Yeah.
That's
Listen,
mean.
we gonna do
That's
that.
mean
My man,
right
look,
there.
He said
Just-
FanDuel,
Yeah.
DraftKings,
Hey,
Caesars.
what I be telling y'all.
Yeah.
Listen,
I ain't even bring
Underdog.
out the analytics.
I didn't bring that.
You know what I mean?
what's
The analytics.
What's the odds on this?
We gonna look it up.
It's
We gonna look
definitely
it up
gonna
right
be
now.
Joshua's the favorite, without a doubt.
Yeah, of course.
I know that. And they
It's gonna look crazy.
and they probably got him via stoppage. But as you were saying, James, right? The heavyweight division, as we know, it's the most popular division in boxing history, right? That's the first division ever. So, you know, boxing is just better when the heavyweight division is popping, right? And right now, we got some good fighters there, right? And we got Joshua Fury, the Uysk, the Joseph Parkers, my man Jang Bang-a-lang Bang Bang, and he's supposed to fight Holy Moly Bacoli.
Hello.
That's gonna be
That's
a
gonna be a
banger.
goodie.
So the heavyweight division right now, it's in a good place, and hopefully it only gets better. But before we move on, I'm gonna just
real quick,
Oh, go
Maniac.
ahead.
I got the odds for you. Before I say the odds, make sure you bet responsibly. Do your research.
yes.
We are not here to tell you what to do. You do what you do on your own. Bet responsibly.
This is Four Corners is not responsible for your betting.
Yeah,
Right.
don't put your rent money up.
So Anthony Joshua is favored minus 500. Daniel Dubois plus 370.
That's not too bad.
Let's see. Anthony,
10th round.
I said 10th round. So if I put Anthony Johnson to win the fight in the 10th round, that is plus 2,000. Plus 2,000. They think that it's gonna actually win. You're gonna get knocked out a lot earlier. For him to win in round five is plus 800. So FanDuel is telling us this is gonna be an early stoppage,
Oh, okay.
according to the analytics.
Okay, yeah. Listen, the analytics was right regarding the Lara fight, right? They had him by stoppage. I said absolutely not. I was absolutely wrong. I was absolutely wrong. Hey, listen, you can't argue with the analytics.
Hello.
So, real quick, we ain't gonna even break it down, but just on that card, we have Anthony Kakashi versus Josh Warrington. That's a title fight. That should be a banger. We got Liam Smith versus Josh Kelly. Good, tough junior middleweight should be a solid. We got the return of Hamza Shiraz.
Shiraz, that's
Guys, If y'all haven't watched this guy's fight, please watch Hamza Shiraz. This guy he has potential to be him. He's putting
5-on-5.
he putting his application in, and it's under review because we are see. And then Joshua Buatsi versus Willie. He's
Hutch.
not from Philly. Hutchinson. This guy is tough, white guy. He showed me that he comes to bring it. That should be another banger. Very good undercard. Very good main event. Should be one for the fans. We all should be excited. Make sure y'all tune in. And it starts early. So you don't have to wait till 1 in the morning for the main event.
Yeah.
Moving along, guys. Round 7. Before we even get to that fight Saturday, we have Friday. About 2 more days. The return of Jaime Munguia, guys. One of the more exciting fighters in boxing. Arguably him and the reason I say him, the second most popular Mexican fighter, because Benavidez is half Mexican, and he shows that all the time. But anyway, he's going up against Canadians Eric Bazinian. I'm not really familiar with him, honestly. He is undefeated. Mo, I know you mentioned it a lot of these times, and we mentioned it too. These fighters, you can't sleep on them. They come, he gonna get cooked. And we in the 6th round, like, we in the group chat.
Might be
like,
down with Billy in them.
It could be, listen.
Might be
And we see vulnerability from Munguia. Let's not act like my son Drevchenko, they almost take him out. Right? We seen him drop against Canelo. But that's what makes this fight exciting, because Munguia, not only he could, take it, he could dish it, I guess, pause. So that's gonna be the thing. What do you what do you expect from Munguia Friday? Do you expect him, to continue his winning ways? You let me know.
You know what's crazy about Munguia is that he's young, but I feel like he got mad wear and tear. Cause he
got over 40 fights.
You know what I mean?
He got over 40 fights.
And he brawls. He's been a brawler for the most part. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his boxing on lately, getting his jab up and all that. But I don't know about the dude from Canada, so I can't really go into expecting anything. I think this is more of a get-back fight because he didn't look great against Drevchenko. So I think it's more of a fight, maybe stylistically, it's going to make him look good and try to build up to him against maybe Berlanga or Plant or somebody else like that.
That's definitely.
I'm not going into it really worried about it like that. You know what I mean? Do what you're supposed to do, I guess.
All right.
And we'll see you at the finish line.
Absolutely. Heavyweight champ. We get the return of Munguia this Friday again against my man Bazinian Eric. He's Canadian, undefeated. I believe he's like 32, 31-0, 1 draw. It's tough to predict the unknown, but I still need your prediction.
I'm 50-50 on the fight.
Oh, okay.
Reason being because, like you said, we don't know who's his opponent. We don't know what he's gonna bring. Because just because a guy's unknown, listen, he's ranked for a reason. He's fighting for a reason. You know what I mean? They saw something in that guy that they could put him in there with Munguia, and we saw upsets that happen with these unknowns. Like prime example, we thought McCumby was gonna be hibachi food, and he went in there and he fought.
Yeah, he was far from that.
You saw guys like John Ryder fought Canelo. He's supposed to be easy work.
Yeah,
hell of a fight he fought him.
Yeah,
we fought our other dude, my boy. With the cowboy hat, what's
Hughes,
up,
Maxie Hughes.
Maxie, he cooked
He was supposed to
Camposo.
be easy work, and he went in there and handled business. So I actually like the unknowns when they come in here to fight, because it's like, okay, what are we gonna get? You might see a different style, you might see a different, different coaching, different team, and they might put some of these known fighters through the fire.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's a 50-50. We know what Munguia does. He likes to sit in there. He likes to brawl. He's with the smoke. Right now we seen him in camp. He's working on his jab. He's working on what he's trying to do now is learn how to have more tools in his toolbox and have longevity in the sport. Because when you young, you sit there and try to brawl it, and that all looks good. But when Father Time kicks in, You gotta learn how to sustain and have longevity in this game.
Correct.
Because you don't want that punch drunk talk. As these old legends used to have.
Slurring your speech. Yeah, that's not
what I'm saying? Yeah, they look great in those fights, but what's the health effect later down the road and played major on them.
Absolutely.
So, I think he's going to do what he does, but, like I said, it's a 50-50, and I'm expecting Munguia to win based on what we know of him, who we've seen him in the ring with Canelo, and don't tune in, people. Tune in because this could be a surprising fight on both ends.
Yeah, it's on ESPN, so the major network, man. We know that. James, do you have anything to say regarding my man Jaime Munguia from Mexico? Arriba, arriba, arriba.
I mean, I'm gonna just say this. I'm a third quarter guy.
Okay.
I like to see the adjustments that you make. What did you learn from the Canelo fight?
Okay.
Are you going to be a better fighter as a result? And to deliver the analytics, just for y'all, the analytics say that they are expecting a Munguia knockout, minus 270. They don't expect it to go to decision. They have that plus 340. Eric to win, plus 1,800. So FanDuel they're not really siding, giving him much of a chance, but it's a puncher sport. You never know.
Absolutely.
If I'm a bet, I'm gonna put my money on Munguia.
Yeah.
To go by the
Definitely.
knockout.
Yeah, I'm picking
analytics.
I'm gonna just pick Munguia to be saved by decision. I'm just picking him because we need a prediction. So that's what I'm going with. But I want him to win because there's major fights for him there. There's Plant and there's Berlanga. And I really want him to fight Berlanga because I think stylistically they'll match up great. And I think that'll be an all-out war because Munguia will force Berlanga to fight. And we know Berlanga's strong, so that'll be great. And also, on that same card, gentlemen, we have the return of my man Richie Torres Jr., my man Mario Brother Mustache, and then we also got
Don't play Richie, bro.
Nah, that's my guy.
You see him in the streets, Richie.
No.
This is not the views of Four Corners and 15 rounds of boxing. If you see Maniac outside,
Richie's my guy, man. He know I put him in that headlock. Don't play with me.
he wrestle too.
Nah. Yeah. I'll stay out the way, man. Richie, shout to him. He's good, man. He's a fighter that come to fight, man. He don't play. He's not there. Pepper.
That bell ring, bro.
Yeah, he come. And also, we have another top-ranked prospect by the name of Emiliano Vargas. As you know, the dynasty. Yeah. Right, the three brothers, he is the better of the three. I mean, it's evident. Everybody knows that. He is now at 140. He's no longer at 135. He's not a lightweight. So I will continue.
Okay.
I'm expecting big things from him. Same way I'm expecting big things from Abdullah Mason, which could be a fight that we see down the line. And that could be a major fight if both fighters continue to win the way we expect them to, right? So moving along, but I want to get to the chat real quick.
Word, I was about to say that. Shout out to the chat.
We got
Mike.
who we got? We got Low. We got, let me see, Low, 8, T.O. stirring, causing, what he said, stirring controversy. T.O. and Canelo versus the world, okay? T.O. out here stepping on buildings, okay?
T.O.
Damn, T.O. So they might be right. We got to find out what else is there. We got my man B2. Shout to you, champ. 168 is fire right now. Absolutely. We got Mike. Berlanga versus Munguia Plant. Yeah, we spoke about that, champ. You right, man. We all on the same page. Shout to all Low Nose Boxing.
Yeah.
That's my guy. He's Four Corners family. There's always love there. All right, gentlemen, moving along, right? Now, we have Jesse Bam Rodriguez versus Pedro Guevara, another Mexican fighter. He'll be defending his WBC that he just won against my man El Gallo, Juan Francisco Estrada. But it's going to be at Philly. So we got a West Coast fighter. They bringing him to the East Coast. We know he's a matchroom fighter. So if he's fighting in Philly November 9th, we know he's not headlining. So who's headlining that card, gentlemen?
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly.
You know who it is.
It's gonna be
It better be.
Boots.
It
It's
better
gonna be
be.
Boots. So I'm glad we do get the return of Bam Rodriguez, man. As we know, he's a him. We know he's an Area 51 resident.
Definitely.
He is arguably, okay, guys, arguably the most complete offensive fighter in all of boxing, no matter what division. The guy, skill. You talking about two belt. He comes with the two belt and two boxes. He just has it all, man. Offensively, he's a little vulnerable defensively, but man, what he does in there is just amazing. And when Bam fights, we all
Always
watch
shaking.
it. And-
Always.
And what I tell him, Uno, if you don't watch those weight classes, you are a what?
Casual.
Hardcore casual.
Hardcore casual.
You are a hardcore casual.
And
Cause
to Roger Mayweather.
yeah, man. So what you guys thought, man? Excited to see Bam again this year?
Oh yeah, definitely. Always excited to see Bam. Always excited to see Bam. And then if he's on that card with Boots, Bam and Boots and Bam,
Oh,
B&B,
B&B.
B&B.
Bam and Boots.
Yeah. You
Boots
gotta put
and
Boots
Bam.
first. You gotta put Boots
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Boots
It's in
and
Philly.
Bam.
But yeah, that'd be crazy if we get to see Boots and Bam in the same on the same card in one night. That'd be crazy.
That's what's going. We'll be in the building.
But yeah, you know what I expect from Bam. I mean, like you just said, Area 51 him until somebody shows us different. I mean, and then the dude he's fighting, solid fighter, but
Yeah. Tough Mexican.
you're gonna have to
but-
be same thing we said with Canelo, same thing we say with Tank. You're gonna have to be of a different level of fighter to even. And the way he's running through old school, new school, need to know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
cooking.
like, yeah, shout to Bam, but great to see Bam back. He's
Yeah.
gonna defend as he always does. I expect him to probably stoppage.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's definitely happening.
Mo.
Yeah.
The return of Bam on the 9th of November. We expecting Boots to be the headliner that day. It's looking like also that Boots will be relinquishing his IBF title. So there's a possibility that he might move up to 54, man. That might be his debut at 54 November 9th because Karen Kukajan is his mandatory. That's the fighter that Boots didn't look good against. Still dominated. So, yeah, a rematch doesn't make no sense. I respect it. At this point, we don't care if Boots has
Helly,
a
what up?
title or not. You know, Hell Rel. What's going on, man?
That's a fight that
Like
I don't want to see.
Hell Trell. My fault, my
That's a
guy.
fight that I don't want to see again.
Yeah, so,
Homeboy was a track star that whole night,
yeah, he was down with Team Shakur.
and it was terrible. But yeah, put respect on my man Bam. We've been telling him.
Absolutely.
X, you ain't here, bro. Me and you been having these debates, my brother. Listen, he's one of them. Listen, Bam is one of them, man. And he gonna prove it again. This fight ain't gonna go the distance.
No.
Don't worry about it. The ref could just sit there in the corner and let them just do their thing, and he ain't gonna have to do much work that night. This fight, I don't see it going past 7. Bam don't play with his food. He
At
get in
all.
there,
At
and
all.
He get the work. And if you was to see this dude in person, one of the coolest, most humblest dudes,
IT.
short dude.
IT.
Listen,
He's
but
IT.
he's a killer, bro.
Oh,
When
yeah,
the
yeah.
glasses come off.
No.
Dexter.
When he
Yeah.
come, when there you go.
Yeah, no.
got you.
Abomination.
Yeah.
Listen, and that's what he do, man.
You right.
And now he got a cause that he fighting for his newborn child. Listen, man. So his will and his
Philly to
powers,
Detroit. What up?
he ain't playing no games,
Yeah.
man. So don't worry about this. This one ain't gonna go. Like I said, what 7? Yeah, ain't going past 7, man. And
All right.
it's definitely gonna be a stoppage.
Yeah, no. Listen, man, we know Bam again. He look like an IT geek. He's that dude that's in front of you in Chick-fil-A. You say, yo, fam, get out my way, man. I'm hungry. I need
Shout
this
out to
food.
Philly to Detroit boxing.
Yes,
Gio, what up?
Gio, what up, champ? And once you just mush him, the next time you open your eyes, you in Montefiore emergency room. Because that's what he going to do when he two-piece you. Because that kid is just like that. James, the return of Bam,
Yep.
he's defending his title at 115. He's arguably, becoming one of the more fan favorites of the sport. unfortunately, he's in a division that doesn't get the credit or the notoriety that it should. But listen, we're here, four corners, and there's a lot of other people that know that he's a him/Area 51. Are you excited to see the return of Bam?
Viva Mexico!
Well, first, welcome back. It's
Yes.
always a pleasure to have one of the hymns, the Area 51 residents, grace the four corners of boxing.
Oh, yeah.
But to your point, I mean, I think this is the greatness of this podcast because we shine light and give love to the divisions that may not be the most talked about.
Overlooked.
And that just shows the extensiveness of the panel. So just, want to give the love to the panel for that, even talking about this.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, let's just keep this short. Bam, on your ring walk, just make sure you bring a blanket and a pillow. Wrap this up early and let's get you back in the ring against another him. Let's just do that.
Yes.
That's my take.
Yeah.
Short, sweet, to the point. Yeah.
To the point.
Yeah. No, there you go, man. So the return of Bam, November 9th, most likely going to be the co-main event to a Boots card, which I'm about 99% that's going to be the case.
Call Unc, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna send the kite out.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So
send the kite
moving
out to the
along, just
camp.
real quick, round 9, a quick recap of the small. Now, guys, I forgot to put this in the chat, man, because Vladimir Hernandez versus Raul Garcia was the main event of last Wednesday's Pro Box card. Gentlemen, these dudes got it shaking. Y'all gotta watch that. When y'all get home today, that's your assignment. That's your homework. Watch Vladimir Hernandez versus Raul Garcia. Mexico versus Dominican Republic. Yeah, tres golpe. Cheese, mango, salami. Listen, man, these dudes ain't only swinging bats. They swinging fists. I'm telling you, man, the Dominicans are definitely coming up, but it was a hell of a fight. Honestly, man, I forgot. It was just so, with the hype of the Canelo card. Shout to Pro Box. They put up another one. Also, on Friday, we had Red Owl. We had Red Owl as well. No, Top Tier. We had a Top Tier boxing. There was another card in Australia Saturday. So there was, listen, man, the Zone, they give a lot of people slot time. So there was, we got to always show love to these cards that, people don't really show love to. So, man, that I watched them. I watched them all.
I got to tune into the vibe.
Yeah, some people be like, yo, bro, why you wasting your time? I said, listen, there's never wasting time. It's the Maniac.
Hey, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Round 10, guys, round 10. Moving along. Alexander Uysk, unified heavyweight champion, was arrested on his way to the fight over in at the UK, excuse me, because they not fighting in Saudi. I don't know the specifics. I don't know if you guys do, but he was arrested. You seen them putting cuffs on him. I don't know which country was that. It didn't look like the UK, but according to his wife, they were on their way. It's nothing serious. He should be fine. Just real quick, any thoughts on this, guys?
Free the champ, man.
Yeah, free the
Man,
champ. There you go. Free the champ.
Free him.
Free the champ, man.
Champ, man.
My man Uysk, let me see.
Well, I got the report right here.
Okay.
Unified heavyweight champion Usyk was arrested today for an unknown reasons at the Krakow airport in Poland.
There you go.
It's good news that the situation has been resolved so quickly. With Usyk being released from custody, he didn't say what the reason was for him being arrested.
All right, wait,
Okay.
he out. That's what's up.
All right,
and
he's
out.
out.
Free
Yeah.
the homie.
There we go.
Free the homie.
There we go.
Free the champ, man.
Yo,
He's already
Uysk,
free. That's it.
Henny on me when I see you, champ.
There you go. I just wait. I need the first day out
They want him
freestyle.
to fight one of their champions, man. Just ask, bro. You ain't got to do champ like that, bro.
Yeah,
You
yo,
want him to fight one of your
Mo,
Poland guys,
Mo,
man?
you're the heavyweight advocator. Better go
Listen, man.
advocate for
I
these
gotta
guys.
go- I
They
gotta
gotta
call
stop
the
doing
union,
these.
bro. I
Yeah,
gotta call the
you the
union, bro.
delegate, man.
Usyk,
You the heavyweight delegate.
I'll
We
send
need
you a
you.
text message tomorrow, man. We're going to get this straightened out. This is unacceptable.
Let me see what Mike wrote there. Uno, the
Little guys get no love. in boxing is the same.
Absolutely, Mike. You absolutely right, champ. They get no love, and it's not right. Junto Nakatani, he got. Listen, he could wait for Bam at 118, or he could go up to 122 and fight. Get out his way. Now, all you're in the way. You already know, man. Let's talk about it. Round 11, gentlemen. We almost there. Finish line is coming. Oscar De La Hoya selling Ring Magazine to group of investors. One of them being His Excellency. Guys, any thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Mo.
Uno.
Talk it.
We've been calling it for a while, right?
Nah, I'm not.
Listen,
I'm holding off until
don't
it's
be
a.
quiet.
I die because I already.
It's official. Oscar said it. He done sold it
Oscar,
to a
man.
group of investors.
Oscar,
One of
man.
them being Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Ooh, Turkey not playing.
Listen, let's just look at what's been going on lately. Man said he want to take over all the promoters, buy them all out. That ain't happen, right? So instead of me not buying you out, I'm gonna just become partners with certain promoters. He got with Top Rank now. He got with Golden Boy. Boom, cool. Now you're doing the 5-on-5. You're part of that situation. Boom. Now you came to LA. You did your rider season over there. Now you're bringing rider season to America. Cool. Now you're talking about you want to make pay-per-view $15.
20, but the Joshua's for 15. I
Okay.
take that
15
shit.
to
It's even
$20.
less. Hey.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yo, I take that.
Then, now, you buy Ring Magazine, the most prestigious, legendary accommodation of all of boxing.
Well, he's one of the investors. He's not the sole owner.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
That's what the report say.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
keep
talk
it
about
real.
it.
It gotta be like that for logistics with the legal. I'm one of them. But I am the him.
Oh. So he's going to be all right. I get what
Hold
you
on.
said.
James, what's your favorite game?
All
You
time?
always play it. You've been playing it recently.
Undisputed?
You said you the GOAT when that board game.
Oh, Monopoly.
Smell one of those coming.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell y'all? It's looking like you're... What? So my question is this to the whole panel.
Yeah.
Are you really for the sport of boxing? Or you got a hidden agenda?
All right. So that brings us right to round 13.
Interesting.
Round 12, excuse me. So is Turkey Al-Sheikh really good for boxing, or is there a hidden agenda and secret plan he has for boxing? So let me get on the dance floor.
Don't get
for
quiet
this
on
one.
me today, Uno.
No, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, we need
nah.
a 16. We
Don't
need a
get quiet
16.
today.
Nah,
Look,
nah.
This is what I'm gonna say, guys. This is what I'm gonna say, right? I get it. It's new. Who's this guy? Coming. He wants this. He's dipping his hand in this. He's dipping his hand in a lot of things in boxing. I'm okay for it. Because at the end of the day, it's for the sport. There was only one thing I told you guys that'll make me say, whoa,
Not paying the fighters.
whoa. If he gives a set fee, a flat fee to fighters, then I'm not going to like that. Now it's like, look, you got to let him continue. Let's see. Because what these other promoters have done so far, it hasn't been great. How many times we talk about boxing being a bad place? I mean, at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, it's fine. Because like they say, you can't kill boxing and you can't save it. He's only just trying to make it better, right? He's trying to implement new things for the fans and putting the pay-per-view lower. How can we argue that? I get it. Fighters got to get paid, but let him figure that out. Not us, the fans, you know? So if he's willing to do stuff like that and we can still get the cards that we see, man, listen, man, ain't nothing to complain about. Let him corner the market. As long as he's for the sport, I really don't care what he does, as long as he doesn't cheat the fighters from their purses.
That's your take.
Yeah, you go,
So
champ.
you'd rather him cheat your pockets?
Throwing haymakers today.
No. I told him
Would
the
you rather
fighters.
him cheat the fans' pockets then?
How?
Would you rather him do that? Because, bro, I'm telling you, man, listen.
Well, we don't know.
Remember we
That
said
still remains to be seen, Champo.
Still got to
All right, so
unfold.
look, all right, guys, tell me.
Nah, I'm going to let James go ahead.
James.
I mean, because to that point, in what sport have we seen this method work? Right? In the NBA, they have owners. The owners have a part in say NFL owners part in say baseball. You know all. So in boxing or any sport where one man has cornered the market, have we seen a sport with that structure ever be successful?
So as of right now, no, because boxing is the only major sport that doesn't have a governing body, right?
Okay.
Every league has a commissioner. There's no
Right.
commissioner in
Yeah,
boxing.
you can't really
So
gauge
it's,
it.
this
the
is
same
what
way.
makes it challenging. And since boxing has always been like this, I think for a lot of people, it just seems odd. He has an agenda here, maybe. Maybe he's trying. Well, maybe not. I'm not going to say no, sit here and be naive. But let's see, right? Because Oscar, Oscar's one of the most outspoken. Tomorrow's clapback Thursdays that he has is hilarious. Let's see. He would have already went in on Turkey to me a long time ago. And Turkey, I see what you're doing. You're trying to take, but I'm the man here. He hasn't said nothing. So let's see. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt, Mo. And I'll be the first one to come
I have
here.
to disagree. He had issues with Turkey.
Yeah, but it was.
He had
it
issues
was-
with Turkey with that rider season in LA because he said you're not doing no event in my city without me being affiliated and a part of it.
Keep it
And that
gangster.
shit- And that shit changed real quick.
Yeah.
And next thing you see, Golden Boy was part of it.
Yeah, and that's cool. At least you see, but that's for people that talk about ego. Oh, he's an
Yeah.
ego. This. Nah, he said, you know
And then
what,
if
champ,
he's-
I respect it.
And then
Your
he
name-
follows up with the
you
Cell, the
and him.
magazine.
Correct. You and
He's
him.
liking the business.
So
He's liking the
I'm gonna
business behind
give you
the
that.
scenes.
It's not
bro.
like he
Numbers
tried to.
don't lie,
He
bro.
didn't. It's not like he tried to sun De La Hoya. Like, oh no. So
Yeah, that's
I
the only
respect
thing. That's
that.
why, man, I'm not against it, man. I mean, I just know, what I do know is that I don't think it's necessarily an agenda, but it's definitely a plan in place. And I think it's across combat sports. I don't even think it's just boxing. I think
Okay,
that's why he
okay.
did the shit with Dana White. or
The
whatever.
Dana White, the UFC as well.
And then he had Bud at the fight.
Correct.
So, I think he's a combat sport guy.
You
I
mean
don't
Kendrick
necessarily-
Lamar.
Oh yeah, they call him Kendrick. I don't necessarily think he has bad intention, and that's the main thing. I don't think he has bad intention. Until I see that, then I'm gonna hold back on refrain on saying that he's doing dirty business or whatever.
Yeah, correct.
Because at the end of the day, what we do know about Bob and Eddie and Oscar, and them,
all the
they know
promoters.
they shit. They've
Yeah.
been around the block. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, and they definitely not gonna be punked. They've been in the game
No.
too long. They ain't never have no governing bodies telling them what to do.
Correct.
So there has to be something within the business sense of it, behind the scenes, the discussions, the paperwork, that is making sense and it's following through. It's not just talking about it. He's saying this is gonna happen and it happens.
Correct.
And so it is what it is. I ain't gonna feed too much into it right now. I just know Oscar is definitely trying to get more in his good graces.
Yeah.
Because it started with you ain't gonna do this in LA. Say, yo, you want to buy this magazine? You got a group of, so you never know what's going on. But I ain't gonna get into too much into that, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the promoters, trying to work together to make boxing better.
Yeah, no,
However that happens.
No, listen, and I think that's important, Uno, right? And James and Mo, that, okay, in order for this sport to thrive, these promoters have to work together. They are the governing body, right? They the ones, because there isn't. So
Technically, yeah, they
if you're not willing to work with each other, then this thing is not going to be successful. You must all come together as one. And we also seen that every promotional company, the major five, all signed a partnership with Turkey Al-Sheikh. So we expect him to do business with every single boxing promoting company that's there. So I wouldn't see Bob, I wouldn't see Oscar, nor Eddie, nor Al Heyman doing business with this guy if they felt like there was something behind, right? So, and he's putting up the money, right? Like, shit, if he gonna put up the money, yo, Uno, if fucking Mo gonna pay for this dinner and put the black card away, man, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for that, man, and we'll see. And if he becomes a snake, I'm gonna be the first one to call him out.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I'm Team USA all day.
Yeah.
Keeping everything in house.
Okay.
Differently.
We keeping
Okay,
everything
yeah, we know,
in-house.
James. You don't even want to go to another country.
hello.
He says, "I love." Remember,
love my
James, let's go to
country.
Cancun, man.
Nah,
Nah,
I love it here. Let's go to Kansas.
Nah. Yeah, you want to go to Nebraska, the children of the corn, Nebraska,
We're going to
over there.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Nah, man. Let's go to Wyoming.
The Great Plains.
Yeah,
Wyoming's
bro.
nice, by the way.
Hello.
Listen,
Wyoming's nice.
It's America.
it's all right. It's like 5 people that live in that state. But anyway, that's that. Guys, Mo, I'm gonna let you take over 13 and 14.
All right, people. 13, round 13 and 14. We got a big announcement, big giveaway. We will be doing a raffle
All right.
up until October 9th.
Okay.
All right? So, the way you can enter, you got the Four Corners. Four Corners social media page
Uh-huh.
on our Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And you can go to our Four Corners WhatsApp. I mean, not WhatsApp. Our Four Corners Cash App. $25. The raffle will be. We will be giving away the new title boxing game, Undisputed.
For which gaming system?
For Xbox and PS5. One for each console.
2 winners.
Of Xbox and Xbox One and a PS5. Undisputed drops October 11th. The raffle to enter is up until October 9th. That's a Wednesday. That's our show. You have up until then. We will be announcing a winner during our show. James, he's going to be doing the lottery. He's going to put it together. We will be picking 2 lucky winners. If you want to enter this giveaway, you have to reach out and contact us on our Four Corners Instagram page, or you can contact myself at Fight Night Mo, fight_night_Mo. We are doing it up until October 9th, and you have up until 8:30 p.m. the night of, before we go live that night. Actually, we'll give you to 9 o'clock. Give you to 9 o'clock. Don't be generous. Give you an extra half hour. To 9 p.m. that night. After that, we are not taking any more entries.
Yeah.
So, as we said, 2 giveaways for the Undisputed boxing game that's coming out. When was the last time we had a boxing game? Was that Fight Night?
Man, I think
That was
George
10
Bush
years
was
ago?
the president.
At least 10.
years ago?
Yeah, at
Shit.
least.
So look, October 11th, the game premieres, and you'll be the first one with it. We'll be doing the giveaway October 9th for Xbox One and PS5. Let's get it.
There you go.
What other podcast is doing that?
Yeah.
And we didn't discriminate. We said, you don't do the 5, then you get the Xbox.
Exactly.
You don't do the Xbox, got the 5. Come on, man, stop playing.
$25 entry. $25 entry. And you can do it on our...
Through IG or through Cash App.
There you go.
There you
if
go.
you want to enter, like I said, contact us on the Instagram on Four Corners Boxing, or you can contact me directly on Fight Night Mo. And the only way you can get in, though, you have to send the money. You can't say, yo, I want to do it, and then we put you on there, and you don't send the money.
And every week to then, man, we'll announce it. We'll be doing stories. We'll put it out there just to remind the masses, man. But I think it's a good opportunity for those that, you know, I'm a gamer myself, man. I might have to get up in this. You know what? I'm not. Because if I win, then they're going to say, they're going to say it was
Nobody from the show. Nobody
So-
from the show.
Nobody from the show, you're right.
Nobody from Four Corners, from 40 Central will be part of this raffle.
Nobody.
This is for our viewers, for our people. So, you know, be the first one to get dibs on it, because the game drops October 11th.
Perfect. All right, man.
Bang.
Final, last round, round 15. Uno, we're going to get right to you, champ. Final thoughts. You know how final thoughts are. It could be whatever, man. So go ahead.
Shout out to my Jets picking up that first victory.
Okay. 1-1.
You know what I mean? Shout out to us, man. You know, why not? And also, man, shout out to the team as always.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, we do it as a team together, the unit. Shout out to 40. James, corner pocket shots. Shout out to the brother X, Fight Night, we got you.
Yes,
You already know what
X,
it is,
my
brother. Love
brother.
you.
We love you, champ.
And yeah, man, we just looking forward to this winter of boxing.
Yeah.
It's about to heat up. Starts this weekend. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Yeah, man. Beautiful. Just like, you know, my brother Uno just mentioned, shout to my team, man. Panel, I think we're phenomenal. I think we just different from everybody, but respect
Just
everybody that's doing the same, man. You know, four corners, we show love. You show love to us, we show it back. That's just
For
how
sure.
it is. Shout to James, shout to Just 40 Central
40.
for, you know, allowing us to be in the studio, you know, showing us love. They also got a great podcast. They talk about everything.
Todo.
They talk about raccoon wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, whatever
Yeah.
whatever you want to
Yeah.
talk about, they talk about, you know.
Thursday
And you can see he's versatile,
9
man.
o'clock.
He
Yeah.
can
9
talk the
o'clock.
boxing, man. He cooked, man. And yeah, man, that's that, man. And man, it was a bad week for football for me. No, Michigan wins, but it was ugly against a bum-ass school. And then my 49ers lost. But you know what? So did the Eagles, Dallas, and Giants. Let's talk about it.
See, come on.
That's-
You ain't have
It
to
was
do that.
going good, James. Right? It was going good.
right. We ain't have
But
to do
anyway,
that,
man, shout to everybody and also the chat, man. Everybody that support us. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
We got things coming up, man. One of them being that we'll keep you guys updated. Mo, final thoughts.
Just keep supporting us. Keep tuning in. We appreciate the love and the support. We're gonna continue to give you the best boxing content that we can possibly give you. Like, share, subscribe. You know
Subscribe if you haven't. If you don't really watch boxing, let a friend know. Everyone has a friend that loves boxing.
Word.
Direct them to Cuatro Quina. That's four corners, baby. Subscribe. Guess what? When you subscribe, it costs you this, champ.
nothing.
$0. It's free to
Support
subscribe.
is free, man.
Support.
is free. We're
Yeah,
not
especially
asking for
this support is super free.
It's free, man. We're on the road to 2K.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And we're just looking to continue to do some good things. We got some other announcements, some other things we're working on in the future. When that comes around, we're gonna make some announcements. But we got a real big major project that we're working on. So we'll make that announcement when it's finalized. And yeah, man, just support us. Keep supporting 40 Central.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
those are our brothers, James and Just. You know, they definitely put in a lot of work.
Mucho trabajo.
You know, and
There you go.
this podcast stuff is not easy, man.
Absolutely
Not at all.
It's
not.
not easy. It's not for the faint of heart, but we do it for y'all because we do it for the people. Man.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mo, as Mo said.
As Mo says.
As Mo says.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Copy. James, you're going to close this out, this show, man. Final thoughts. It could be anything. You could shout out your dog, your cat.
Yo.
You gotta hit him with the.
Oh,
You gotta get the philosophy.
As
Oh,
we
man.
quiet down.
man. I don't even know what to say. Damn. I'm drawing a blank.
It's
Oh,
all right, because we
wow.
got your back.
Right.
He never
caught-
drawing a
you
blank.
Caught, you caught writer's block, man.
Writer's block. Real
Nah,
quick.
yeah, yeah.
Well, let's start off. Shout out to X.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
X, the CEO. We
X.
got you.
Definitely.
Love you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
And you know, shout out to the Eagles. Even though
Okay.
we took a tough loss.
All right,
Saquon.
man. It's early, man.
I mean, it's early. We still love you,
Y'all should've
Saquon.
gave Saquon the ball. Y'all messed up my fantasy,
We
bro.
we good. Saquon, we just
We
made him
good,
take
we
the
good.
yeah, we just made him take the 6
I
train
needed the
back to the
touchdown,
Bronx,
bro. Nah,
and
bro,
now
I
you can come
needed
back
that
after you learned
touchdown.
your lesson. It's all good. We still love you, Saquon. Just remember on the 6 train back to. Just got a lot of time to think, but
Yes, sir.
and then I made the school newspaper. Shout out to
Yeah.
my students for writing about me. I'ma
Check
show
out the
y'all-
article. We
Yeah,
gonna post the
I'ma show
article.
y'all tomorrow.
That's
And I would just say, just don't forget that you are the director, the writer, the producer of your life story, the main character. You're the spotlight. You're the star, and nobody can take you off your path. Keep directing your movie. Keep writing your book. Keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And on that note,
Peace
we'll
out,
see y'all
y'all.
next week.
Buenas noches.
Buenas.